2, 1, yeah.
Welcome to Basement Sports Talk. On my right, I got my brother Trace, and on my left, I got my two best friends, Austin and Thomas. Let's get started right here. First question, is Tiger Woods finished?
All right, let's start with the trending topic of Tiger Woods. The last major win was the U.S. Open in 2008. Ladies and gentlemen, that was 7 years ago. A lot can change. His last minor win was the Bridgestone Invitation in 2013. Right now, he was ranked 286th in the world. I'm a better golfer than him.
Well, I think just my point is Tiger Woods is making it too complicated on himself. He's just forcing things, and he's just giving the media what they want. Just all this meat on how he can come back and finish strong. He should just make it simple. The golf is not a simple game, but he has all the God-given ability in the world to just play this game simply. Swing the ball, swing the club, hit the ball, and let's get it started.
Tiger Woods is done. The only reason he's playing this tournament is because most of the sponsors make you play 12 to 15 games each year. And without playing this, he would lose a lot of money, which we all know he can't afford to lose it because he's not going to win any tournament anytime soon. Jordan Spieth, well, that's another topic, but he's here to stay.
Anything else?
Tiger Woods has an average drive of 299.7 yards. Now that's pretty good.
That's higher than Spieth. Higher than Spieth.
His sand save percentage is 36.17%, which is better than Spieth's, who's 34.64.
Who wins?
Because Spieth doesn't hit in the same.
Now I'm not saying. Now I'm not saying. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Tiger Woods is going to go out and win all these majors, or that he's even a top golfer anymore. All I'm saying is, with these stats, prove that he's got something left in him, and all he's got to do is pull it out.
Okay, real quick question, Lane. Under all these stats that you have about Tiger Woods hitting out of the sand, where's his putting? Where does he rank in his putting stat?
He doesn't.
And Jordan Spieth does not cheat on his wife.
That's
a topic for a different day. Speaking of Jordan Spieth, how long is his reign at the top of the golf world going to last?
Oh, Jordan Spieth.
We'll start with Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Jordan Spieth is here to stay. He runs the course. If you know what I mean. First day, never top 20, top 30. Just getting the course down. Second day comes out second place, first place. Throughout the whole tournament, he just starts going better and better, and he wins 2 majors, crushing the Masters, won whatever the heck he won. Now the one I forgot. U.S. Open. There we go. I think he's here to stay. He is a dominant player.
Jordan Spieth is a golf manager. He manages the course.
Exactly.
And on to Thomas's point, he was in all 4 majors. His worst finish was tied for 4th place in a major. He finished with his 4 majors the best score throughout all 16 rounds of the 4 majors. He had the best underscore of all time, beating Tiger Woods' record from 2000. This man has the potential to last. He can putt. Yes, he doesn't drive the ball 375 yards, but you know what? Justin Johnson has not won a major, and he can hit the ball longer than God. So it does not matter. Jordan Spieth knows how to putt and manage the golf course, and I think that's why he's here to last.
All right, Spieth is great, I'm going to admit. And his average throughout a tournament is 68. That's his average. Okay? He makes 30% of his birdie putts within 5 to 15 feet, and 65% of his par putts between 5 and 15 feet. We're all forgetting about one golfer who's number 2 in the world right now, Rory McIlroy.
Where was he last tournament, by the way? Just real fast.
He's coming off injury. He tore ligaments in his ankle.
Jordan Spieth's coming off wins.
Anything to say?
All right.
Next question.
Spieth is good. And I think he's going to be here for a long time. He's going to win majors. He's going to win tournaments. But we need to pump the brakes on this. Everyone acts like he's going to be all of a sudden the next big thing, and that he's going to win 16, 17 majors. He's only got 2. It's a lot tougher than what it looks like. He could be in the top.
He's 21.
He's 21, has 2 majors in 1 year. Second place for the other 2.
He is 22.
All right, 22.
Ladies and gentlemen at home.
And winning a major is a lot harder. Now, is he
made
going to
it
win
look really
majors?
easy.
He has won 2 majors in 1 year, Lane.
Of course he's got the talent.
And second place in the other 2.
Tiger Woods, since 28 years old, won 7 majors. He has 6 more years to win 5 majors, and that is the most as a 28-year-old.
All right, let's keep going.
Who's winning the NL East? That's the next question.
All right, we're shifting to baseball, in case no one knows who the NL East is. There's a tight race between the Mets and the collapsing Washington Nationals, and I say that with...
So with the Mets. 4 to 5.
Okay. We're gonna start with Lane. Lane, who comes out of this NL East race?
All right, I think it's pretty simple. It's the Mets. Before the All-Star break, the Mets had the second best pitching ERA in the league, behind the best team in the league, the Cardinals, and the Nationals had the 26. The Nationals had the 24th best offense, and the Mets had the 30th. But ever since the All-Star break, the Mets have improved their offense to the 11th best offense since the All-Star break, and the Nationals has actually dropped down to 26th best offense. So the Nationals are getting worse, while the Mets are improving their offense and still maintaining their second best ERA pitching in the league. That's how they're going to win.
All right, this is the way I
Is it
see
because
it.
of Cespedes?
All right,
Cespedes is a big
this is the way I see it.
Big help.
Nationals have no pitchers. Matt Scherzer, since the All-Star break, is over 3 with a 6.7 ERA. He's 10 and 11.
Rockies, they beat him up, yeah.
Strasburg is never healthy, and when he is, he's a roller coaster, uphill, downhill.
He's been pretty
Gio
good.
Gonzalez is a roller coaster also. Bryce Harper is their only batter, I'm telling you. He's batting 328, 30 home runs, 73 RBIs.
Great year.
And Mets have the best pitching staff in the MLB, in my opinion. With Harvey, DeGrom, Syndergaard, they make key trades before the trade deadline, getting Jonas Cespedes, who's been key for them, and getting Tyler Clipper, who can close them and help their bullpen out.
All right, that is agreeable. But I just think the Nationals have all the potential in the world. They have some of the best players, and they were 1-5, not 5-1, 1-5 to win that division. They were overwhelmingly favorites. They have just underplayed their value. I don't think it's a matter of injuries or how much talent they have. They have all the
They
talent.
have no batters.
A lot of
All right,
slumps.
I don't know about
They have
that.
good
They have
hitters, a lot
good
of
hitters.
slumps.
They have the
Worst
potential
at 185.
to be great, but they just underplayed their value. They took the NL East maybe too lightly, and the Mets obviously surprised basically everyone in the world. Besides me, ladies and gentlemen, I predict them to have 93 wins at the beginning of the year. Just saying. So that's pretty good.
Thomas.
When's the last time Syndergaard has won away from home?
He hasn't won at home.
He's never.
Hasn't won on
He's
the road.
never won on the road. Pitching, we have two pitchers, Harvey and DeGrom. Harvey, we sit him because of the Tommy John surgery on his elbow or on his shoulder, and he's inconsistent. And the playoffs, if we make the playoffs, who are we gonna start? We have DeGrom, maybe Neese, Harvey. Neese isn't
man.
good enough. He's a solid
Cologne
player.
is a proven
Cologne
veteran.
is 783 years
And you
old.
know what? He plays well. All right, as a Red Sox fan, would you not take Matt Harvey?
I would take anybody in the MLB at the
Okay, all right, they're Red Sox fans.
All right,
I'm
let's
not
move
gonna
on.
do that.
We got
Oh,
another close race in the MLB, and it's in the NL between the Cubs and the Giants fighting for that last wild card spot. Now, who do you think is going to get there?
Honestly, the Cubs have surprised me, but not totally. Joe Madden, I will say, is the best manager in Major League
Agreed.
Baseball.
No, yeah,
Agreed.
He was great with the Rays,
Agreed.
and I'm pretty sure he took them to the AL Championship. I don't know
up
if
to
they
the
made the
World
World Series.
Series
They
in
made the World Series,
2008,
right? Yeah. Went to the World Series, and he's now taking a Cubs team, which has gained some talent. Yes, that is correct. But he's taking this young Cubs team to the second wild card in the NL. With the division with the Pirates and the Cardinals, who they face on
That's the
basically
Major League
regular
Baseball.
and they're holding off basically the greatest dynasty in the past 6 years, which is the San Francisco Giants. I mean, out of any sport, it's the San Francisco
mean,
Giants.
to
in this
me-
thing, so.
I mean, it's the Giants' wild card race to lose. Okay?
Wow.
The Giants are the oldest team in baseball, so that means they have the most experience here. They have
Trace,
That does not
Trace,
mean
who
anything.
played? Did Buster Posey play back in 1935?
the oldest. No, they have the oldest team in baseball age-wise, like
Well,
the average age.
We'll edit that out.
The
Go ahead, continue,
average
continue.
age is the oldest.
Okay.
They have experience here. They won 3 World Series in the past 6 years, am I
Yes,
right?
yes.
They're the best catcher in baseball right now.
Absolutely.
And Madison Bumgarner, in my opinion, is a top 5 pitcher in the league.
Agreed.
I believe that the Giants just know how to win. 3 World Series last 5 years, it is theirs to lose. They know how to win postseason. Last 20 games of the season, regular season, they'll just win. They'll pass the Cubs. Cubs
And
know how
they've
to make
also
the
one of their
playoffs.
best players in Pablo Sandoval in the
Alright, well,
offseason, and they're
It's not
still producing.
1945 anymore. Cubs don't stand a chance.
Well, I think the Giants are the more experienced team, and of course, last year's World Series winners. They lost a lot of players in the offseason. And the Cubs, surprisingly, have one of the best pitching stats in the league. And just like my last topic with the Mets, pitching does win. The Giants are ranked 19th in offense, and really, so far, Bumgarner has been the only dominant pitcher. Unless they start improving on their pitching staff and someone else starts help the offense, the Giants are going to sadly miss the playoffs this year.
Who would most
I just
likely
don't know.
be the San Antonio Spurs of baseball? Giants or the Cardinals?
Cardinals.
Nah, no.
Every
Giants.
year, no,
Giants
no.
know how to win.
No,
man.
every year. Do you guys expect San Antonio Spurs to be second place?
You just said the Giants were the oldest team. San Antonio's old.
All right,
The Cardinals
that's a
are
topic
second
for another
oldest
day.
team.
Speaking of basketball, we bring it to Austin Rivers, who is
No.
wow. That's all I gotta say. Austin Rivers believes that he is good enough to make the Olympic team, and is better than a handful of players at the tryouts
All right, let me just say
for
something.
the Olympic team.
Let me just say something. This was Austin Rivers' best year, and he averaged 7 points a game. He's going against Westbrook, Chris Paul, Stephon Curry.
Steph Curry, Mike
He's-
Conley.
There's not a chance he's better. He would be the worst player on the team. He's not even a top 10 player, top 50
He
player
would be the worst
in the
player
NBA.
in Team
He's not even
USA
close.
history if he made the
Yeah,
team.
I know.
Worse than Christian Laettner in '92.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Christian Laettner was an all-star.
Christian Laettner was
All
good,
right.
man. He's no Austin Rivers. That's all I'm saying.
All right, to me, Austin Rivers doesn't even start on this team that his dad coaches. When you guys are growing up, your dad coaches team, you start. Am I right?
Yes, but this is
Okay.
the NBA.
Oh,
Chase.
okay.
Okay.
That's the only
Different.
reason. That's the only reason he's on a team is because his dad coaches. If his dad wasn't a coach, he'll be stuck in Philadelphia.
Starting.
Right?
That is true.
He's
He
starting
has
the
most
Celtics.
minutes in that playoff
No,
series
because we
versus
have like
San
8
Antonio.
point guards, so he's not going to start with Boston.
Austin Rivers averages 7 points and less than 5 assists per game.
It's not a point guard.
How
I
many
don't-
minutes does he have a game though?
He had a lot.
He doesn't get a lot of
He
time.
averaged a lot
Are you
more
backing
minutes.
him up?
He doesn't get a lot of time. I'm not saying he should
You know
make
why
this
that?
team.
Because he comes off the bench, because that's
But
his role.
That is a
The,
rule.
Yes.
the next player that's trying out for Team USA that lowest points per game is Michael Carter Williams, who averages 13.1 throughout his career.
Mike Hurts is a 6'6" point guard who can play 2 guard.
So that's
he's better.
that's a huge difference between what had Michael Carter Williams have accomplished through his career so far and what Austin Rivers has accomplished. So Austin Rivers would not even stand a chance to make this team.
Moving on to the dysfunctional Knicks and their zoo animal of a pick, the Kristaps the Giraffe Porzingis.
Oh,
Phil Jackson recently made comments about his talent and his ability to play basketball. How is this chemistry going to finally fill in and actually, pardon the pun, fill in and work with this team?
All right, first of all, Phil Jackson, everybody thinks that he's doing such a horrible job. It's going to work out, okay? Christian Porzingis, whatever his name is, he's 6'11", 209. Yes, he's light, but he's working on gaining
Light.
weight and muscle.
A feather is light.
Oh.
He is transparent.
Okay, all right. He said he's like a Dirk. Everybody says he's a Dirk Nowitzki type player, but Dirk has a key that nobody can unlock.
And I can pronounce his name.
Yes, and you can pronounce his name, but Dirk has that one turnaround jump shot that is unstoppable. It doesn't matter
You're
who
saying
you
he
are.
needs to say
He's one of the best power forwards
He
of all
needs to
time. You
signature
can't
Dude.
compare Tingus Pingus to
All
Dirk
the,
Nowitzki.
all the great players all time have signature moves. Kareem had the sky hook. Jordan had the tongue out. Dirk has the turnaround. Tim Duncan has that little
How do
slow
you feel
post
about
move
Kristaps?
bench shot.
How do you
All
feel
right,
about
look.
Kristaps Porzingis?
A lot of people are
Thanks for
saying he's got
interrupting.
a lot of upside. And maybe he does if he works at it and he's get the training. But people say that he's been so great, but I haven't seen any production. In the European League, he only averaged 8.5 points per game and 3.6 rebounds in the European League. And that's
More than what you put up in the YMCA league.
and that's and that level in the European League is far less than what he's going to be facing now in the NBA. So it's going to be a struggle for him for at least the first couple of years, and maybe for his whole career if he doesn't find a way to improve his game.
As a fellow Knicks fan, I'll ask you this question: Would you have been happier with taking Justice Winslow instead of Kristaps Porzingis, or someone else? If not Justice Winslow, who?
No, Justice Winslow is the obvious.
Justice Winslow was the obvious
obvious.
pick.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
No, he's the obvious pick. Tingus
Defensive
Pingus
player.
is just.
I don't
No
see him
comment
fitting.
on it.
I think
No
Carmelo
comment
was not
Who we
looking
got? Bargnani.
to draft
He's a
Kristaps
less-
Porzingis. He was unhappy with that. He was
Because he wants
frustrated.
to hog the ball.
Honestly,
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
we should trade Carmelo, but
I think
But
Kristaps
nobody wants-
Porzingis is a less talented Bargnani, and we drafted him for $40 million or whatever the heck, and he was a bust.
so real quick, without any other comments, the Knicks make the playoffs? Yes or no?
Hell no.
No.
It's not.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Really?
Okay, we're not
All right,
talking
all right,
about it.
let's move on.
All right, there we go.
I know it's only early, and we've only really started the second week of the preseason.
I know it's only early.
You know, it's
But-
only early? Okay, cool.
We're going to talk about our early Super Bowl predictions.
Wait,
Right
all
now.
right,
A couple of picks.
May I go first, please? Okay. My pick coming out of the AFC is a team in the AFC North, and their name is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay? They have an improved offense. Okay? Ben Roethlisberger's coming back. Antonio Brown's coming back, but coming off the best season of his career. Le'Veon Bell's missing the first 2 games, but he's still Le'Veon Bell. He's going to do Martavis Bryant, Marcus Wheaton. They're coming back. The offensive line's improved. And their defense, they added
surging defense.
Ryan Shazier is a good player. They added Brandon Boykin in the offseason. That's great. NFC is the Green Bay Packers for me. They have 11 returning starters on offense. They return everybody on the offensive side of the ball. They had the #1 offense last year, and everybody's coming back. What is that going to say? Their offense is going to be dominant once again.
Defensive coordinators are smart, man. RG3 party.
And they play in Lambeau Field, which is the toughest field to play on in the NFL, in my opinion, other than Seattle.
All right, Blaine, what are you?
Okay, well, really, there's a lot of surprises through the year, but I really narrowed it down to 6 elite teams that could possibly.
And the Bucks aren't on
From the AFC,
Johnson is.
the Colts, the Patriots, the Broncos, and the Steelers. And then from the NFC, the Seahawks, the Packers. Now, of course, there's always could be a surprise that makes the playoffs, maybe
Cardinals.
makes a run.
Yeah.
But I think one of those teams, one of those elite teams, are going to make it. I mean, for me, my personal opinion, will have to be the Packers or Colts, because I think those are the 2 teams that are most ready. They're about to win right now.
All right, I got hat.
All right, I'll interject on that. Let me know when Andrew Luck beats a good team with a healthy quarterback, and then
Last year.
he might really because Peyton Manning was hurt.
I don't
So-
care. So was Aaron Rodgers.
What do you
and
do
he
against
beat
New
everyone.
England?
And yeah, how
If
does
you,
that
matter
but
what New England-
and Aaron Rodgers is here, the rest of the league.
Want to know why he didn't go against New England? Don't even let me bring that up.
What?
All right.
They're going to court with it right now. You want to go to court?
They found 2 deflated footballs on the Colts side.
As all right,
too.
all right, all right.
Colts picked up the ball by the
That's
accident.
another
All right,
discussion.
all right.
That's another-
As a diehard Steeler fan, I don't see why we can't be a contender. The Broncos, yes, are good, but Peyton Manning's old. Let's face it, he's old.
But he's smart still.
He's obviously. But you lost Julius Thomas, which is a big thing. Yes, their defense is good, but lost some key pieces there too. The Colts aren't ready. I don't see Andrew Luck being good enough to win the Super Bowl.
He's the next Dan Marino, in my opinion.
And Tom Brady, depending on how many games he gets suspended, could affect where they finish in their division and where they finish in the conference. So I think Pittsburgh has as good a chance as any in the AFC. And in the NFC, yeah, I love Aaron Rodgers as a quarterback, and Green Bay is a good team without a defense, basically. But it's hard to go against Seattle. I mean, if they win that division again, and they have to go through Seattle
It's a
again
tough
in
division.
Seattle, they have to go in Seattle again. I don't see
But you forgot they came an onside kick away last year
that's
from
it.
beating Seattle.
Seattle was one run away from into the end zone from beating New England last year.
Well, but hey, guess I would have caught that pass and dove on it. That onside kick, I would have caught it.
All right, we'll see. I would
Anyway,
have
this-
called the run in the Super Bowl.
Let me guys tell you my pick.
So
right,
my
now you finish.
my
All right,
Super Bowl
fine.
pick would be a rematch of 06, Pittsburgh, Seattle.
05, just to make that.
05. Thank you, Trace.
All right.
Pretty sure it was played in 2006.
Colts Cardinals.
It was 05.
Andrew Luck, the first round eliminated, then second round eliminated, then third. He's going to the Super Bowl this year because he's destined. Someone told me from high up that Andrew Luck is going to make it to the Super Bowl. All right, the Colts.
The
all right,
Cardinals.
And the Cardinals have the best defense in their division. I believe that
Oh
49ers are done.
my
Seattle,
God.
no,
Jesus.
I don't care what you have to say. Seattle is done. They have a subpar quarterback that can run around pretty fast, and Marshawn Lynch's old and beat up. Shouldn't have even came
Old
back
and beat
this
up. He had a pretty great year last year. if I
Yeah,
was
good
him.
year. You know
You
what?
consider him the best running back in the NFL.
I didn't say that on camera, but it's okay. The Colts. All right, Andrew Luck, top 5 quarterback. Later. It's destined. Cardinals are gonna win because
All right,
Andrew Luck's gonna win in 2 years.
Well, we know who won't be there. Robert Griffin III.
That is
Blaine.
yes.
Where the heck is he going?
Nowhere. That's a simple answer. This guy, since he's joined the league, has had 6 known injuries in the NFL, and that's known injuries. You know how players get banged up all the time. We have no idea behind the scenes how more banged up he has.
Well,
Ever since his great rookie year, he's had more turnovers than touchdowns. I mean, come on. How how much further can the Redskins invest into this guy when every year he's committing more turnovers than producing touchdowns? Unless somehow they can reverse time and take away that torn ACL from his first year, RG3's not going to get better. He's not going to become his old rookie self, and the Redskins aren't going to win.
Okay, in my defense, the best tight end in the NFL has had countless injuries since he's joined the NFL. Am I correct, guys, with Rob Gronkowski on this one?
That is true.
Okay.
Well, if he's considered the best talent, if that's who you're talking about.
Yes, Rob Gronkowski.
Okay.
Okay.
He's the best talent.
All right, I'm going to look at it from both sides of the plate on RG3, okay? He played 9 games last year. He missed, of course, 7 games because he was hurt or he was benched. He threw for 1,700 yards, 4 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Not the best stats, and he fumbled the ball 9 times last year, okay? Okay, but he had a 86.9 QBR rating last year. That's an above average QBR in the league. Okay?
How many games did he
Are
play?
you talking about Robert Griffin?
Robert Griffin.
How many games did he play?
All right, 9 last year. 9 last year.
9 total games?
Nine
Or
games
did he
last
just
year.
play?
Nine games last year. He played in
Total.
9 games last
He
year.
played
Throughout
in
the
9 games.
entire game, or he played in 9
Because I'm
games.
pretty sure he got hurt
In
9
9
times.
games.
Okay, okay.
Okay. He had 33 sacks on him in 9 games. It's over 3-8 games. He's going to beat the heck out standing in that pocket. I say, read option. Work for him rookie year.
Yeah,
Let's work for it
defenses
now.
catch on. It doesn't work anymore.
The Seahawks.
Still have a solid quarterback. Even though he's subpar,
Yeah,
he's
he's
better than
smart. He knows
RG3.
not to run the. He knows not to not
Panthers.
run the option.
Panthers.
They stink, Trace. They're 7-9
But
this year.
Cam Newton's great.
What's the size of Cam Newton compared to RG3?
That is true.
How big is
By
Cam
the way,
Newton?
Robert Griffin III holds the ball too long. Yes, he does not have a great
He finds a way to spin into
offensive
defenders.
line, but it seems like every time he gets sacked, he fumbles the ball. Did anyone watch that preseason game last
Or
night?
2 plays got concussion, right?
It was.
Yeah, but he got hit hard because his line was horrible. As I said, 33
Have you
sacks in
watched?
9
He
games.
rolls into the defenders. He's the opposite of every other quarterback in the NFL. You don't see Tom
He's
Brady
not
dancing
smart.
back there,
He's
running
not-
into
Yeah,
J.J. Watt.
well, because Tom Brady can throw a bullet 30 yards down the field
with deflated footballs. Robert Griffin III.
with official pump
With,
football.
with Robert Griffin III, it's just not smart. We're alluding to the fact that he just doesn't understand the game and see it as a level. He doesn't see the play
All right,
progress.
I agree. I mean, I was
Cousins is
just
gonna get
seeing
this.
it from both sides of the
And
play.
honestly, Kirk Cousins is not the answer either.
No.
As you want to start, no. He's 0-10 now as a starter when he starts a game. So,
I mean, who's your other quarterback? Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy, that's
McCoy's
not the
probably
answer.
their best
You're out of
option.
options, Washington. Go
You
to the
might as
draft.
well have drafted Jameis Winston or Marcus Mariota, which brings us to our last
Or
topic.
started Jake Gruden.
Who will have a better rookie year? Starting with Thomas.
Mariota. It's not even a question. That Mariota's has a better year. He's not small like everyone's already saying he is. He's bigger than Russell Wilson. He's as smart, as fast, has a stronger arm than Wilson. Even though he's on a terrible team compared to Wilson's outstanding team, 2-time going back-to-back Super Bowls because of their defense.
We're not comparing him to Wilson here, buddy.
Well,
We're
I
comparing him
am.
to Winston. Jameis Winston.
Who would you compare Winston
Crab
to?
leg,
You compared
Winston.
him to Cam Newton.
Peyton Manning.
And when's the last time he's won a game?
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Jameis Winston.
Winston?
Oh, no.
All right, Mariota, yes. You don't know how smart he is on the NFL level. You know who won a Heisman a couple years ago? Robert Griffin III. You know how well he turned out?
So did Tim Tebow.
Pretty bad, okay?
Well, do you want to know who else won a Heisman? Matt Leinart. How'd Matt Leinart do to you,
Yeah.
buddy?
Okay, yeah.
I know.
See,
You want to know who didn't win a
Things
Heisman?
happen.
Vince Young?
Mariota. And you want to know who else didn't win a Heisman? Tom Brady. This goes both ways.
Mariota did win a Heisman.
No, he didn't.
He just won the Heisman.
He just won the Heisman last year.
Figured it out. Okay.
Wow.
All right, look.
I wasn't done with my point.
I
Winston has the... All right, yes, he has the size. And yes, he is an idiot off the field. God, I'm pretty
That
sure
is
no
true.
one is going to have an argument with that.
Winston.
Still
Oh,
right.
yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
he might be one of the smartest players on the field when it is all said and done. He has the potential to be Peyton Manning. The
Ooh.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers
Oh.
will go 8-8 this year
That's an
because of Jameis Winston. The Tennessee Titans,
Wait.
they both have
Let's go
equally
back
bad
to-
divisions. Can we agree on that? Equally bad divisions, the south of both AFC and NFC.
Yeah, yeah.
Marcus Mariota will win 3 games total this year, and it will be done at 4 years down the road.
Okay, well, I'm going to let him go last since this is his favorite team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, Winston is intelligent. I'm not going to compare him to Peyton Manning. I'm going to compare him to Brett Favre, a gunslinger who won games. He's going to throw, yes, he's going to throw a lot of interceptions throughout his career because he's going to whiff the ball downfield and launch it downfield. You know, he can do that when you have two wide receivers that are above 6'3", 215, and can get jump balls, and an improving Mike Evans and improving Vincent Jackson.
It's true. They have a better team.
The one flaw about Jameis Winston is his release. He throws like a baseball player. It's so long. Okay.
Don't pick on third release.
Okay, yeah, but
It's
Philip
quick.
Rivers is a once in a he's quick throw, whatever the heck he does with the ball. And Mariota, first of all, he's not good at reading defenses. I watched
We
him
don't
on
know that yet.
no, I watched him on the John Gruden camp.
Oh.
John Gruden camp. Okay.
A former Buck coach who took him to the Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl, by the way. So he didn't know anything, and he's on the Tennessee Titans. Who's going to help him out in the Tennessee Titans? Can someone name a wide receiver here in the Tennessee Titans?
Nate Washington still play for the
Nope,
Tennessee
because he
Titans.
plays for the Texans now.
No.
You can't name a wide. You couldn't even name an offensive player in the fucking Titans.
Kenny Britt.
Other than Kenny Britt, you can't even. All right, Lane, I'm gonna hand this one to you.
Alright.
Bishop Saint.
As a Bucks fan, I try not to be biased, but it's Winston. If you look, starting back from the college days, Mariota and Winston both had great college careers, but Winston won. Mariota choked up in the pressure.
Mariota
Oh.
beat Winston. I seem to remember that in the playoffs.
Yeah, but who had a better team?
I don't
Oregon.
know.
Winston, they
I don't
had
know.
Oregon by far.
Oh,
Winston,
I don't
Oregon
know.
by
he had a
far.
great
Oh,
defense.
I don't know about
They did
that.
a
But
great
Winston,
no, not
Winston
second year.
won.
Yes, they did.
Winston won the previous year.
That is
Okay. I think Mariota kind of reminds me of an RG3.
true. Oh,
He's gonna run around. He's a great runner. Tons of talent. He's gonna be able to. Might have a pretty decent rookie year. Run around, but just with all his running, he's gonna get hurt. And it's just he can't. He has to be able to learn how to read defenses. Winston has a stronger arm and a better football IQ. I mean,
All right.
as
Defend the
almost
argument
everybody
to the
says.
season.
All right, dude. I'm gonna
You got
compare Mariota to another former Tennessee Titan quarterback, Vince Young.
no.
Oh.
That's the next Marcus
Honestly, Mariota break it
is
down.
Vince Young is Marcus Mariota 10 years ago.
All right. Well, we've been on quarterbacks for
We'll
the
see when the
last
season starts.
two questions.
We'll see
So,
when the season starts.
we're going to do this thing as our show continues, if this isn't our last episode. Sports lists. And obviously, we're going to start with a hot topic, in not only the NFL, but in all sports, is top 5 players. We do the top 5 QBs entering this year's NFL season. I'm going to start off with Trace and just go down the line. Make your point quickly, and let's
Okay.
see what we got.
My 1 through 5, starting at 1, ending with 5, of course. 1 is Aaron Rodgers, best quarterback in the league by far. All right. 2 is Tom Brady, just came off a fresh Super Bowl, and yes, he deflates football and stuff, but that's my quarterback. I got to root for him. 3 is Big Ben Roethlisberger. You know, he's having a great past 3 seasons. If he can stay on the field, which is tough enough, yes. 4, Peyton Manning. Yes, he had the last 6-7 games last year was off. I still think he's the smartest player in the league. And then 5, I have Drew Brees. He's going to have a bounce-back season this year. A strong arm. Reason is why I didn't put Andrew Luck on this list is because he has 43 interceptions in 48 career games. If you count dropped interceptions and passes broken up by his wide receivers, he'll have 65
But you
interceptions. I'm just throwing this out. I'm not finished yet. He's 3-3 in the playoffs. You know who I compare him to? The next damn ring. He's going to throw stats in there. Never going to get the ring that matters.
Is
Okay?
Joe Montana better than Dan Marino?
Yes, Joe Montana's better than Dan
Okay.
Marino.
All right.
Okay, the first off, Andrew Luck's actually 4-3 in the playoffs. Just prove you wrong real quick. But anyways, my top 5 quarterbacks.
Sorry,
No, he's not. He's 3-3.
How many games did he win last year?
2.
The year before?
1.
The year before?
0. You didn't win
3 and 3.
Okay.
Sorry, Lane.
We'll edit that out for you guys,
Alright,
too.
I'm gonna start off with 1, Aaron Rodgers, best player, can move around.
Not the best
All
player
right.
in the league. J.J. Watt's the best player. He's
Okay,
not-
well, best
All right,
quarterback,
We'll
best
focus on that.
Oh, yeah.
best
quarterback,
quarterback.
best
2,
quarterback. MVP.
Tom Brady. Maybe he deflates balls, maybe he doesn't, but he wins Super Bowls, and that matters.
That's a lot.
3,
No, you're deflated balls too, but that's
3, Peyton Manning. He
not a unicorn.
didn't have the best of years last year, but he still threw for tons of yards, tons of touchdowns, and took his team into the playoffs. And I feel like if he really was injured at the last year, he'll have another great year. 4, Ben Roethlisberger. Elite offense for the Pittsburgh, and he's the key focus of that. I mean, if you take him off, that offense all of a sudden fizzles out. He's keeping that team together, and he's making them dynamic.
No offense, I don't want Bruce Gradkowski as my starting quarterback.
And then number 5, I'm gonna have Andrew Luck right above Drew Brees. Drew Brees, I believe, will have a pretty good year this next year. But I have Andrew Luck. And Trace, you do have a point with that. But also, all you do is talk about his interceptions. Talk about how many touchdowns he's thrown for the first
But
3
he,
years.
he averages the second most passes per game since his rookie season. He averages 37 passes a game. 37.
Just wait. Let me talk. Touchdown passes. Most passing yards.
Jim Irsay. I'll give you
wins.
credit to Jim
Then,
Irsay.
okay, think about it. The Colts have been in the playoffs the past 3 years. Do they have an elite defense? No. Do they have an elite running back?
How many wins
No.
did
Do
they
they
have?
have? Do they have an elite offensive line? No. You know the
Their
only
offensive line
They have a
is
lead quarterback.
They have a good quarterback. They have good wide receivers. Guess
No,
who
they
didn't have
do
any
not.
wide receivers or running game or defense? And guess who just won the Super Bowl? It's the same team, Lane. That's the New England Patriots.
Yeah, but
Andrew-
Tom
Andrew-
Brady's one of the
Andrew
greatest
Luck-
of all time.
Andrew
If
Luck-
not.
Andrew
If
Luck
not
has
the
been
greatest,
sacked.
one of the greatest.
Andrew Luck has been sacked the third most times since
he
he
holds on
came
to the
into the
ball so
league.
long.
League.
Still wins games.
His offensive line does not block. He has no running game. He had Trent Richardson as a starting running back for a couple of games. That's telling you something.
Bradshaw.
And he has no defense whatsoever.
He plays on the
The
he
only
plays-
way the Colts win is by giving Andrew Luck the ball and saying, "Go throw the ball 50 times, or we will lose."
All right,
If
hold-
you don't
hold-
throw the
hold-
ball
hold-
50 times.
No.
He plays in the worst division in football. The Jaguars, Titans, and Texans have no quarterback. You can't win a game in the NFL without no quarterback. That's
Titans,
6
10 wins.
easy wins for them. 6 easy wins.
Alright, I'm not going to get an argument. Didn't look up facts. Rodgers, Brady, Ben, Peyton, not Eli. Top 10, but not top 5.
Top
And then Andrew Luck. That's it. That's all I got to say. They all win games.
My
y'all
top
know.
5 quarterbacks.
It's going to be edited right here.
It's,
Yeah.
start off with Aaron Rodgers, best player in the league right now.
Alright.
Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger led the league in passing yards this year. Not Eli Manning or Josh McCown and Mike Lennon combined.
It's not about this. Do your
Basically
list.
throwing
Do
the
your
whole
list.
NFC East
Alright,
It's
besides
not
the
about
Patriots.
this. Do your list.
All right. Fourth is Peyton Manning, the smartest player in the game right now, and then fifth is Russell Wilson, because Russell Wilson knows how to win games, and he's hard to play against. And yeah, he's got that great defense and great running game, but you know what? He makes up for it in his smart athletic ability. And you know what? He doesn't have a lot of weapons. You want to talk about weapons? He's got Jimmy Graham this year, yes, but he doesn't have anyone to throw the ball to. He had Doug Baldwin.
Jordan Curse.
Yeah, great. All right, so that's my top 5.
And whatever their tight end name, Zach Miller.
Yeah. Well, all right, Lane, it's gonna be an interesting sports season.
All right. Once again, I'm Lane, and to my right, I got my brother Trace, and to my left, my 2 best friends, Austin and Thomas, and this is the Basement Sports Talk.
Alright, now if you can deal with his cursing, his cup, and his texting, and my bad facts, come back and join us. Leave a like and comment. Tell us what we did wrong. Tell us what we did right.
We'll be back
And
Sunday.
subscribe. We'll be back Sunday night.
Signing out.
Probably.
Good night, Canada. Don't let me kid.